I mean, I've been to buku parties. As a youngster, I've witnessed things that fucked me up. You dig? I never experienced it. I would exploit somebody. Think about it like this here. All the money he took from Craig Mack, Black Rob, G Dep, the band, Danny the Kane, Day 26, Biggie, all the money he took from Loon, Mace. You took food out people cheering him out. Craig Mack died. Black Rob died. Sean's situation. That man got to live in Belize. He got a whole new accent now. You dig? That man had to change his whole demographic because it didn't. Enough is enough, bruh. Wine was out, this young city, uptown finest, you dig?
Man, he stole them dudes' destiny, bro. He really did. That shit diabolical. Like some of the shit that he didn't been a part of, it just, bro, it don't make it be like it make you wonder like how was letting him get away with that shit. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like you powerful, whatever the case is, but you
rocking with Video Wayne, believe that.
What's in the media right now is this Puffy situation. Can we talk about it?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Any communication with him? Anything that you make?
I talked to Harvey, and I don't think he went that out there publicly, so I'm not gonna speak on it there. But yeah, I talked to his people. He keeping his head up in there. You dig? And it's a bittersweet situation, you know, when it comes down to me, because I don't want to see no man back there, because I know how it felt being back there not so long ago. But on the other end, you know, he kind of, I hate to say this here, but I gotta keep it G. You know, he f***ed over when it came down to, you know, what I deserved and what I earned, and the stuff I wrote behind the scenes that he sold a lot of records for, and I didn't get compensated for nothing. You dig? And courtesy of me being under 18 and signing that.
See, and that's the cold part about it, right? Even though don't agree with that shit and like ain't gonna wish jail on him, bro. It's like it seemed like, bro, that was the only people that. And I wonder if it wasn't like the way it is, like a could stand up for themselves and really ride for themselves without the law interfering in how you taking your actions. Say like how Diddy done destroyed these niggas' careers and they lives and all this shit, and they decided to do whatever. Feel me? Guess who they got to answer to? The same people Diddy answering to right now. So it's just crazy.
Bad boy deal on the Making the Band show. You heard me? He kind of used that against me and said that he'll get me prosecuted. Courtesy of me being underage. You know, I'm Making the Band, bro. You know, you have to be 18 and old. And on that show, I was 16. So basically, when I was trying to get my compensation, my royalties and everything, he basically was like, you ain't belong on the show anyway. So I'll just let you go because I wanted to get let go. So I'll let you go, and we're gonna let bygones be bygones. That's down bad. That's down bad. If I wasn't such a hustler, you heard me, how would I been able to feed my family with some shit like that, like talking about it? So I'm saying.
So right at that point when you know once that situation is born, you kind of pretty much was on your own.
Yeah, I mean, after Katrina, I was on my own. Before Katrina, I was at the VMAs, Video Music Awards in Miami with Puffy. You heard me? And before Katrina happened,
Puff so scandalous because he knew he was a young nigga the whole time. He grabbing people whole time when he doing the auditions for Making the Band. He picking vulnerable people. You know what I'm saying? People he can know he gonna be able to exploit or do this or do that. Feel me? That's why, bro, this nigga, he's a diabolical nigga, bro. And you know, shout out Choppa though. You know, he spent a whole lot of time, nigga, out here in this area, understand me? So yeah, shout out him. And you feel me? Rest in peace, Pretty Black.
I had to go home. You know, my baby mama was pregnant. That shit changed my whole life because when the hurricane hit and Diddy called me back. He told me to get back on the road. And I told him, no, I'm not getting back on the road. My people here. So I had to handle my business. I made a choice. My career or my family. And I thought like this here. If I was to die today or tomorrow, bruh, would Diddy be there? Or would my people be there representing me? And I made my choice. And courtesy of that, that's how me and the Bad Boy South situation dismantled.
From that point, did it ever mend itself and to
Yeah, he ended up hitting me later and apologizing after the after effect, you know, but it was a little too late for that. Because when I called Diddy, and you know, I lived back there in Michigan. So I had the gold El Camino. Ask anybody back there. I had the gold El Camino. I had the blue Ferrari, Medina 360. I had buku old schools and all this here. But my stupid ass, I'm young, you heard me? So I'm not really thinking in my mind intelligently that these are gifts that I'm getting, Chop. He's gifting you. I'm not thinking as an intelligent man that I am not, that I need to put things in my name.
And I ain't gonna lie, I remember seeing Chop after the band and all that. I'm like, this nigga Chop the only one doing well. You know, he the only one having chicken. He's starving. You know?
They was just write-offs from the Bad Boy company. So after when Katrina happened, and I'm like, say, bro, I need to get my calls back and this and that back. And he was like, oh no, you said you ain't want to come on the road no more. You said you ain't want to do this here with me no more. So I'm gonna say no. And that fucked me up. I damn near wanted to kill that nigga. Honestly, I wanted to kill that nigga. Because he was playing with people's lives. Playing Monopoly with a nigga life. You dig? And having the power to control the nigga. That's why I vowed to myself, you heard me, that I never in my life let a man control me or listen to a man's ways. Pause. Listen to a man's ways and his
whole time he playing with Choppa. He got Choppa around him, so it make it seem like he did right by the band a little bit. My theory. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it looked like. And certain was still around getting bird fed. Feel me? But acting like it's all good. And it's crazy because he put them niggas in rocking the hard place is what it looked like.
Dictatorship of how it should go with my career. That's why the base saved my life, bro. For real.
Say, bro, could you say that anybody else that was in the band situation was kind of similar to yours?
Yeah, everybody. I mean, but they kind of had a shorter end of the stick than me because I ended up having a deal afterwards. They never got a deal after that. Fred said, Ness wanted to rock with Diddy. He ended up rocking with Diddy later and wrote on the last train to Paris. Ness was always a great songwriter. So Ness and Diddy always had a relationship, you understand, because Ness was ghostwriting. Babs said, Sarah, I don't know what's out with Sarah. Dylon always said, Dylon said, fuck everything. Right. Honestly, a lot of people be joking and everything, but Dylon was the smartest one, bro, because Dylon, from the TV show to after that, you heard me, he always said, fuck you.
Yeah, so I caught this. You caught that though? He said the bass saved his life. You understand me? Or did he say the band? I don't know.
And to be honest with you, it was well worth it. Because when we found out later, you understand how much that man it took from us, $30 million. Couldn't give us $1 million a piece, bro. Ain't that cold, son? At least $30 million.
Say, what was it that Dylon saw early on that made him feel like that?
Honestly, from talking to Dylon, he told me, he's like, Chop, I didn't feel like it was worth it. I just didn't, he said, bro, it's a certain amount of time of putting in work. Then it's another situation to get in what you deserve. He said he felt like we never got our chance to get the respect that we deserve from putting in work. And that makes sense. It didn't add up. You heard me? And we so caught up in the money and the fame that we not really understanding we getting puppeted. You dig? We wasn't getting what we deserve.
On the real, it's like, so it's one thing to put your pride to the side for the bigger picture for a little bit, but you getting extorted. You getting extorted pride wise. You telling you put your pride to the side, making niggas walk for cheesecake and this, that, and the third. He say for $30 million. That's why I say I don't understand how some of these niggas let it go. Nigga, we is crashing the building about the M. So you what? 30 million? Bro, you got us twisted, nigga. You ain't finna make it to the trial. I'm sorry, nigga. You not.
He was just squeezing the blood out of a beak. He was squeezing this until he couldn't squeeze us no more. Just luckily, I'm from a different cloth. You dig? So I was able to survive differently. just from the mentality. I grew up rough. I wasn't thinking in my mind, bro, that I was getting fucked over and controlled and all this here. I'm just happy I'm not sleeping on the floor, on Saratoga, on Simon Bala, on Barone. So I'm just happy I'm not living that life. Look how God worked, brother. At the end of the day, all the things around did to people. Look how it turned back on them. And when it rains, it pours. You heard me? And it's raining on them real bad. Maybe it's time for everybody that got fucked over to rise like the phoenix. And if they don't realize that, then f*** them too. Because one thing about me, son, I'm gonna rise like the
Fool. He talking that shit. Ain't nobody got nothing. That's when you know, right? See it, and then they be like, bro, we can't shit on a black man when he on this. You fighting against this shit. But Diddy being as selfish as he was, bro, and the shit he done did to people, everybody like, nigga. As a matter of fact, I got a story about him too. You know, nigga, like fuck that nigga, because he didn't destroy. He just was selfish, bro. You didn't look out for hella. You looked out for your. I don't know who the looked out for, but everybody it seemed like you just extorted them and just nigga was just having your way, like it's your world type shit.
The news, like the whole thing, like when you first started getting a wind of it, what was going through your mind and how'd you feel about it?
I mean, I've been to buku parties. You dig? As a youngster, I've witnessed things that I would that fucked me up. You dig? I never experienced it. I would avoid somebody, but I've witnessed things just being around. It's a double-edged sword, Wayne, bro. And I'm gonna say it like this here.
Say, Chop.
Towards
I ain't gonna cut you off. Were you in some of those parties at underage when you was 16?
Yes.
Have you ever been approached?
If you was watching a band, see a lot of y'all, I don't know if y'all follow, but for the ones who follow Choppa, you can see like it was a shift in Choppa City he was like, you know what I'm saying, he was kind of like timid and doing this shit or whatever, but he did just at some point some shit just started. He started getting hella tattoos and was just acting different, bro. And I'm like, nigga, that's that industry shit.
Have you ever been approached in any of those parties to get involved?
No, fuck no, no indeed. But at the end of the day, I've seen it. You dig? I can't sit up here and say I didn't see shit. I'll be lying. What I seen, I won't see. Was I a part of anything? No, indeed. I was too young, bro. I wasn't really realizing what was actually happening. And every time, like, if I go to the parties in Hollywood and all these places, they'll shut me out of it. I really don't want to say too much because
shit, man. So I'm gonna cut him off right there because he say he ain't gonna give us, nigga. He ain't gonna tell us what happened, nigga. Ain't no point in he just know it was happening. You know what I'm saying? And that was good enough. Shout out Choppa City though, but I know that nigga spent a whole lot of time in the Bay, got a lot of game out here and shit like that. So I'm like, nigga, let's tap in and see what this nigga gonna say about this shit. Feel me? And it's gonna be a lot more people that's gonna come out and voice their opinions for sure. Like, nigga, so I mean, Diddy, bro, you fuck, nigga. If you ask me, and if you would have treated motherfuckers a little bit better and you was doing like freaky shit, and see the thing is, right, that's what they be saying too, like, nigga, being freaky ain't a crime, and I agree with that shit as well, but like the shit that they accusing you of is a crime, nigga, even though they be on some fake shit too, like the government, who the fuck they think they is, like, feel me? But at the same time, people be wanting to see niggas get they justice or whatever, and they okay with it, man. So that's what the fuck it is. I mean, shit. I just feel like you should have treated people a little bit better though, fool. And then, nigga, this shit you wouldn't be facing, nigga, double scrutiny. Nigga, now they on your back, and the people on your back as well, nigga. You understand me? I heard Biggie Mama investigating whether or not you had something to do with Tupac murder. Nigga, you fucked out here, bruh. If you did, I heard Tupac, the Tupac estate is investigating whether or not you had something to do with Tupac murder, right? And according to fucking Keefy D, you do. You did, nigga. You did. You know what I'm saying? So, like, this shit wicked, nigga. It's some wicked shit you've been a part of on some weird shit, too. Like, bro, if that book real, you fucked, nigga. You already fucked, but, nigga,